Hi friends, welcome in Pune District Education Association Pune virtual class standard 9th subject English. I am Mr. Vilas Chaskar working in Sri Mahalakshmi Vidyalaya Umraj Taluka Junnar Pune. Today we are going to learn what is appreciation of the poem. Appreciation means to recognize or enjoy good qualities of something. For someone, poetry appreciation is that attitude about poetry, enjoy the rhythm that the poet establishes with subjects, words, forms, thoughts, imaginations, feelings, and figures of speech to heighten the beauty of the. Then we are going to learn what is meant by appreciation in Marathi. कवितेचे रसग्रहण म्हणजे काय? कवितेचे रसग्रहण म्हणजे त्या कवितेची रचना, विषय, आशय, कवितेत मांडलेले विचार, भावना, प्रसंग, शब्द, योजना, भाषाशैली, भाषिक अलंकार इत्यादी वैशिष्ट्ये ओळखून त्यातील उत्तम गुणांचा आनंद घेणे. कवितेतील आनंद देणाऱ्या विविध अंगांचे, घटकांचे वर्णन, त्यांचा तुमच्यावर पडलेला प्रभाव, कोणते गुण विशेष तुम्हाला भावले इत्यादी विषयी तुमचे विचार व भावना कविता समजावून घेऊन मत व्यक्त करणे याला कवितेचं रसग्रहण असे म्हणतात. कवितेचे रसग्रहण कसे करावे? हाऊ टू ॲप्रिशिएट द पोएम. एक, दिलेल्या कवितेचे शीर्षक लिहावे, त्याला टायटल म्हणतात. दोन, दिलेल्या कवितेच्या कवीचे कवयित्रीचे नाव लिहावे, नेम ऑफ द पोएट और पोएटिस और ऑथर. दिलेल्या कवितेचे यमक लिहावे, यमकाची रचना कडव्याच्या विशिष्ट नियमित साच्यात किंवा नमुन्यात येत असते. कडव्यातील नियमित यमक योजनेला राईम स्कीम असे म्हणतात. राईम स्कीम ए ए बी बी अशा अक्षरांचा उपयोग करून लिहावी लागते. कवितेचा विषय किंवा मध्यवर्ती कल्पना, कवितेचा मुख्य गाभा किंवा विषय, कल्पना, विचार, घटना लक्षात घेऊन 2-3 ओळीत मध्यवर्ती कल्पना लिहावी. भाषिक अलंकार, कवीने भाषा सौंदर्य वाढविण्यासाठी आपले विचार, कल्पना प्रभावीपणे मांडण्यासाठी वेगळ्या अलंकारिक भाषेचा वापर केलेला असतो, त्याला भाषिक अलंकार असं म्हणायचं. Then look at marking scheme of the appreciation of the poem. The students are also expected to appreciate the poem by analyzing its components. Students should write an appreciation of the given poem with the help of given points in a points format. Look at the format of the marking scheme. Formats: marks. Title of the poem for 1 mark, half mark. Name of the poet or poetess or author, half mark. Rhyme scheme of the poem, 1 mark. Theme or central idea of the poem, write it in a 2 or 3 lines, 2 marks. Figure of speech of the poem for 1 mark. This is the marking scheme of the appreciation of the poem. Then we will learn appreciation of the poem. The first poem, Walk a Little Slower. Unit number 1, poem number 1. Look at the title of the poem. The title of the poem is Walk a Little Slower. Then poet. The name of the poet is an anonymous, unknown poet. Then rhyme scheme. The rhyme scheme of the poem is A, B, C, B. Next, figure of speech. The figure of speech in the poem is metaphor. Next, theme or central idea. This poem is written by anonymous poet. A child is talking to his father because his father is his role model. The child in the poem wants to observe and imitate the life led by his father. So the child requests the father to be more considerate toward his need in his future life. Then next poem, unit number 1, 1.3. Hope is the thing with feathers. Title. The title of the poem is Hope is the thing with feathers. Author or the name of the poet. The author of the poem is Emily Dickinson. Rhyme scheme of the poem. The rhyme scheme of the poem is A, B, A, B. Then theme or the central idea of the poem. The central idea or theme of the poem is the role played by the hope in our lives. According to the poet is hope, the little bird that nests in our soul, keeps us going even in the most difficult of times and demands nothing in return. Then figure of speech. The figure of speech is personification. Then next poem, unit number 2, 2.1, comparison. Title of the poem. The title of the poem is Comparison. Next one, author or the poet. The name of the poet is anonymous or unknown poet. Next, rhyme scheme. The rhyme scheme of the poem is A, B, C, B. Next point, theme or central idea. The poem celebrates the diversity in the universe. The poem also reminds us that all sorts of people and things are needed to make our world beautiful. Then, figure of speech. The figure of speech is simile. Then, unit number 2, 2.4, please listen. Title. The title of the poem is Please Listen. Author or the poet. The name of the poet is anonymous unknown poet. Rhyme scheme. The rhyme scheme of the poem is a free verse. No rhyme scheme in the poem. Theme or the central idea of the poem. The poem describes the importance of listening that we are losing nowadays. The poet is requesting to listen instead of giving advice. People have a habit of giving advice and offering help without knowing the problems of teenagers fully. It requests to the adolescent to be heard patiently. Next, figure of speech. The figure of speech in the poem is repetition. Next, unit number 3, poem number 1, Coromandel Fisher. Title. The title of the poem is Coromandel Fisher. Author or the poet. The name of the poet is Sarojini Naidu. Rhyme scheme. The rhyme scheme of the poem is A, B, B. Theme or central idea. The theme of the poem is that when human beings come together for a common purpose, no force or adversary can block their way. There could be risk in any challenging enterprise, but human progress depends on facing them courageously. Then, figure of speech. The figure of speech is simile and metaphor. Then, unit number 3, Poem number 3, 3.3, To a Butterfly. Title. The title of the poem is To a Butterfly. Author or the poet. The poem is written by William Wordsworth. Rhyme scheme. The rhyme scheme of the poem is A, B, B, C, B, C, C, B. Theme or central idea. The central idea of the poem is the speaker himself a grown-up person. The speaker who looks back to his childhood days. The butterfly reminds him of his pleasant childhood days he spends together with his sister, chasing butterflies on the countryside. The next point, figure of speech. The figure of speech is inversion. Next, unit number 4, poem number 1, 4.1, What is success? Title. The name of the poem is What is success? Author or the poet. The name of the poet is Ralph Waldo Emerson. Rhyme scheme of the poem. The rhyme scheme of the poem is pre-verse. There is no rhyme scheme. Theme or central idea. The central idea of the poem is quite evident from the title of the poem itself. The poem is an attempt to define success as clearly and briefly as possible. Figure of speech. The figure of speech is repetition. This is also pre-verse poem. Then unit number 4, poem number 4, 4.4, Silver. Title. The title of the poem is Silver. Then author or the poet. The poet of the poem is Walter de la Mare. Rhyme scheme. The rhyme scheme of the poem is A, B, B. Theme or central idea. The theme of the poem is a moonlight night. The silvery light of the moon covers the whole earth and everything on it looks silvery. Then figure of speech. The figure of speech is personification. See you. Thank you.